channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I did these goddess box braids. I've actually had these braids in for about a month now, and I'm actually about to take them out, but I'm going to show you guys how I did them anyways. I didn't do the curly hair at the ends of the braids this time because obviously that takes more time and I just didn't have the patience this time. Before we get into the video, I know everybody must be new here, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's free. I've never heard of somebody that doesn't like free things. So hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. And now we can get into the video. So the first thing I did was stretch my hair using the rubber band method. And I'm just going to be taking all of those rubber bands out and separating my hair into the sections that I want. I'm halfway done taking out the rubber bands, so I'm going to start sectioning my hair. I like to section my hair all at once and then start braiding, so I put each part into a small braid to separate them. Here I've already done most of my head, I just have a few more braids left in the front. So you start off your braid the same way that you would a regular box braid. Once the braid is secure, you're going to feed in a strand of the curly hair. And once that strand has been braided in a couple of times, you're going to take one end of the strand and leave it out. I usually hold it between my lips, or I throw it to another section of my head so that it doesn't get in the way. And then you're going to keep braiding. Once you're a good distance from the first curly strand that you took out, you're going to leave out the second half of the curly strand. So again, here I'm starting off the braid. Now I'm going to feed in the curly strand. I'm placing the strand so that it's on the outside pieces of the braid, so the curly hair should not go on the middle piece of the braid. Now I'm just going to be braiding in that strand until it's secure in the braid. Now that the curly strand is secure, I'm taking one end of the curly strand out and braiding down again. Now I'm a good distance away from the first curly piece that I pulled out, so I'm going to pull out the second one and continue the braid. So now I'm done with this braid, and if you notice any knots in the curly strand that you put into the braid, then you should just cut it out, which is what I'm doing. On to the very last braid, I'm doing the same exact thing, starting off my braid the normal way that I would start a box braid. Feeding in the curly strand. Making sure the strand is secure in the braid. Taking the first end of the curly piece out, braiding down some more, and then finally taking out the second piece of the curly strand. You can also feed in more than one curly strand per braid. It depends on how fluffy you want your goddess braids to be. I usually add more than one curly strand to the braids in the front, but that's just my preference. Now that I'm done with my entire head, I have to go through all the braids and make sure that none of the curly strands are sticking to each other like they are right here. If they are, I just take my scissors and cut in between them so that it's not too frizzy. With regular box braids, once they're done, you would dip them into boiling hot water. But if you do that with these braids, you'll mess up the curl pattern. So instead, I dipped a part of my towel into the boiling hot water and ran that over the ends. And now you can see the ends don't look messy anymore. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.